Clock stand-ups. I love mornings. Now, right away, one of the things you can do when you're starting out a new project or a new role is you can be like the Swiss Army knife. You can be the jack of all trades. You can start helping with documentation. You can start helping with optimizing processes.
Templates are an easy way to add structure and consistency for your work. Here's an example for project management related templates: Gantt, project chart, and project tracker. So we can come in here and take a look at what's in the project tracker. You can change things around and really customize it and make it your own. We can also look at business requirements, document, template. So in this case, we're looking for BRD. We could take a look here, go through the different ones and get some inspiration. Also look through the images. This will give you a good idea of what kind of options there are out there. So take these templates or take some inspiration from what's already existing out there and then put some company branding around it, and chances are your team will love it. Heck, just steal what I show you later in the video. Creatively borrow. After you've taken some inspiration from what others have made, use it to make something that works for you and your team. And for your annual evaluations and resume, be sure to brag about how you developed reusable assets.
Go ahead and use your skills to create a template for your team that they can use over and over again. What that's going to allow you to do is be in their eyes, be in their minds. Whenever a new cool opportunity comes up, they'll be thinking of you because, hey, guess what? You're the person who is capable of doing all these things and has proven to be very helpful. This doesn't come naturally to a lot of people because it's not always taught, especially in technical schools. Hey, we got the pre-planning meeting for the planning session to schedule a working session for the monthly meeting. They have free food. All right, let's go. So one of the more important things that I want to focus on here is how to shine in meetings. Meetings is something you're not going to be able to get away from, regardless of whether you're working in a small team or a big corporation. You're going to have meetings most likely every single day, multiple times a day, especially in functional roles where I'm working with developers and testers, managers, product owners. So I'm constantly in meetings and I have to be able to stay organized with my meeting minutes and meeting notes and action items. So here's some tips to be able to stay organized in meetings. Make sure your notes always has the following. You need to keep track of what decisions are made in meetings, so you're not talking about the same thing over and over every meeting. And you're going to need to be able to control how the meeting progresses as things go, as the meeting time goes along. So you need to have an agenda to make sure that everything is focused. And there will be times people will just start rambling on and talk about the same issues over and over again. So you need to keep them on straight line. And the only way you can do that is if you have some way of organizing things. And one way to do that especially is if you're projecting something. As you progress through your career, you're going to need to know how to give out action items so you can give out different tasks to your team and stay organized. If you're in a big meeting room, take that opportunity to project your notes. And so everyone can see what has been said and what is being said now and what needs to be discussed still. And having that agenda will help you stay on track and make sure that no one derails the meeting. One of the worst things you can do is you organize the meeting and someone else takes over and totally talks about the topics that are not going to bring any value to you and your team. So make sure you have a good agenda and stay on track with everything. Hey, get your thinking hat on. It's time to ideate. Got it. And the last tip is to watch this one next.